All right, what's happening, everybody? So I've got the fretboard double stick taped down, and I gotta tell you, I don't like it. I really wanted to use it because it's part of the original guitar, but on blue, maybe if it was black, maybe, but on blue, like, I need something lighter than this. It's not going to work on blue. Also, we're going to be doing a little bit of modification down here to the body of the guitar. I think what we'll do, I think this is a little shallow to me, right? This should be more. It should be more like down like here. So it should be. I'll make a paper template to make it right. Okay, that's looking better to me, but I think if we round that over, then I like to have it rounded here. It makes it a little harder to put binding on to get around that real nicely, but you never run the risk of damaging this edge or of the binding coming loose on this corner, because it'll be one continuous piece of binding that goes all the way around. So I like that better. I've got a piece of veneer ready to glue on to the headstock, and we're going to be changing the shape of the headstock also. So it's really excessively long up here. So what I think we're going to wind up doing is going to be, we're going to probably take a good inch off the back of this guy here, right off of here, and then I think if we just do like an arch, because remember I said battleship, and I kind of got that stuck in my head. So I think if we do that, and then maybe like let's see the center. So if we do like, I'll get a coin or something to get this right. But I think I like this. What do you guys think of that? With of course it'll have like a new piece of veneer on it, so that I can cover this spline that I put in. And actually, since I've got so much meat over here, what if we follow this curve of the holes like this? I love it when a plan comes together. Let me back it up. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it on the camera. If I put a lighter fretboard on there. I've got two fretboards laying around. One's really light. One's maple, and the other one is what do you call it? Not baked maple, but when they cook it. I forget what it's called, but it's a darker maple. And then I think I got I don't know what I got. I'll have to see what I got, but I don't. This is not going to work for me. It's just too dark. with blue. Remember the blue. So the way that I determined that was kind of by accident, because I had some tape on here because I was checking the center lines for the bridge to make sure that this is in line with where the bridge holes are. Because if I gotta plug these holes and move the bridge, now's the time to do it. But when I look at the blue with the brown, I had more blue on there. I had blue like all over the top of this guitar, like this. And then I had some pieces here like this, and I was like, oh, that's really... And then I took some more, and I kind of covered a lot of it with blue. Not that this is going to be the right blue, but, you know, somewhere, probably some darker blue and some lighter blue. And maybe even a touch of, maybe a touch of pearl, maybe. And that might look pretty cool. Yeah. 2 blues and a pearl highlight, I think. I'll see what I got for fretboards, and I'll see. I know one of them already has the inlays already done, and I'll see what's in it. If there's like white dots in there, I won't use it, but I'll have to find it. I don't even know where it is. But anyway, like this is next. I'll do all this on the spindle sander. I won't even put it on the saw. It'll make a lot of dust, but to me it's a safer cut, because I can't maneuver this thing in the bandsaw with the neck on it. So I'll just do the whole thing on the spindle sander. I'll probably even do these cutouts here on the sides on the spindle sander, and then I'll go around this on the either with the jigsaw or with my bandsaw. The jigsaw honestly will probably be better, because trying to hold this level going through the bandsaw is not, it's very difficult to work on guitars when they're all one piece, because you can't maneuver things around. So it just means more sanding, that's all it means. But I'm digging that battleship look. I think that's going to be cool. And then I'll put the customer's initials right up here, I think. I had thought about doing like a clear, like putting a clear resin in here, and so the arch would be continuous, except this would be a clear resin, and then putting the initials in the clear. But I think they'll be a little hard to read that way, because they'll be buried in the epoxy resin. They'll be kind of in there, and I don't think they'll really show. But I think I got plenty of room to put them just above the nose of the battleship right there, just below the nose right there. Let's see. They're going to be about this big. Yeah, let me get the name off of there. So if I make them about, if I went like this, let's see, I think so. What do you think of that? Maybe a little more here, maybe a little more curve in here. All right, I think that's the plan. I just don't like this fretboard. I did a lot of work to salvage it, and now I'm probably not going to use it because of the blue. The alternative was orange, and this might go with orange, but I've just never seen an orange guitar in a solid. It has to be solid because of all the body work. Okay, if it was a semi-transparent on a quilted maple or a spalted maple or something white, then a semi-transparent orange would look probably pretty good. But this has to be a solid, and I just don't think then I can pull off a solid orange and have it look cool. It's going to look kind of stupid, especially if I go with black hardware. It's just going to look like a Halloween guitar, and I don't want that. I want it to be more elegant than that. That's why I want to do some more body contouring here, make the headstock a little prettier than whatever this is supposed to be here, and I think that's going to accomplish it. I think it's pretty cool. So, all right. But I mean, the neck is straight. That's all I got for this one, guys. We'll come back after I veneer and modify the headstock and maybe put a new fretboard on. Maybe. Oh, I'll just do all the cutting and sanding, and then we'll come back. All right, that's all I got. Peace.